Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. We're doing another VOD review. This time we have a Thor. This is a Diamond 3 Thor. They said they start off well, but they got sloppy. Biggest mistakes I could gather are overextending, or rushing when somebody's isolated, but running away from end result and dying in overtime. Any help would be appreciated. So, let's go see what we can learn on how to play Thor. So first of all, who's on your team? You have Mag, so very strong frontline tank, which is really good for Thor. That means he can go do all of his Thor shenanigans. Your DPS, you have Namor, Bucky, also very strong. I want to pay attention to if Namor is flanking or if he's healing, how he's playing, because of that. But Bucky's going to be right where your Mag is. That. You have Gambit and Invis, so if you want healing, you got to come back to them. Let's get started. Makes perfect sense. So London is Rocket. Like, you don't have to know him that well to be effective. Ah, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I was learning the Vienna, and I feel like I know some things with the Vienna, but it doesn't... I don't know. It's like... I feel like I'm getting into situations where I'm not supposed to play the Vienna. Okay, we have a lot of downtime here. I don't like it. Already, I'm like, we have downtime. So this map's kind of hard to be an off tank at the very beginning. We gotta know like where our other tank is going. Are we going to force point early, or are we gonna take the fight up here and then transfer down? Personally, honestly, I'm a fan of just taking point early. Yeah, I know either of them can work. I know ideally you take high ground, right? But high ground doesn't matter as much on this map because there's so much cover from high ground specifically, like for your supports and everybody else. So I'm more of a fan because a lot of the times if you go fight up here, then somebody's going to force point, right? Welcome back, Jake. And then once somebody force point, now your team is going to like make this weird decision where like half of them are going to be up here, like half of them are going to be down there. And like it just gets complicated and difficult. So I'm a big fan of forcing point early. Well, the one thing you definitely like shouldn't do is neither, right? If we like sit around and we're kind of going to point, okay, we're kind of fighting up here, now we're kind of going to point, like that's just gonna give up space to your team, and this actually like gets your Bucky killed. So it's really important when you're playing tank is to adopt the strategy of like a bad plan is worse than no plan, right? So if we're here, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to make a plan and I'm going to stick up here and I'm going to do it, right? Right here. That's it. And then if it doesn't work out, like that's better. And then we have to change our plan. That's better than like, you know, switching in between. Oh my. My hair's at the length where I'm like, okay, do I need a haircut? So check this out. You guys won. You guys were actually down 1, right? Or just watch this fight unfold. Remember when I said, like, okay, you guys end up choosing to force point early, right? So we force point early. Now look at their team. Look at their team. And normally you'd say, oh, this is actually kind of bad because they're surrounding us, right? They can attack us from here and here and here. But that's just not how it works because of the cover on this map specifically. We have this giant wall here. We have this giant wall here that blocks everything. We have a giant wall here and a giant wall here, right? So where can they actually see us from? Here and here, right? Which, again, kind of sounds bad, but this is a lone Punisher. Like, he's not going to do much. He's a lone Punisher and he's far away. And he has no support. So now this Gambit, he has to choose. This Gambit's either got to choose, do I go help him? Or do I go help him? Right? And then as the fight breaks down, we see This Groot starts taking damage. This Punisher, he's like, okay, I'm taking damage. I'm going to back out. So now he's no longer doing damage, and this becomes a 5v4. Now, where's the last person? They're going on a flank. Psylocke is really not helping here. But, like, that just shows you guys took the point first. I recommend taking point first on this map. And now we kill the mag. Now the Punisher comes back, but we have cover here, so it doesn't matter. By the time they regroup, we were down 1, and now it's an even fight. If anything, we're going to win, right? It's so good. Alright, now we gotta talk about Groot. Don't cross the line. I like this. We're putting pressure on the supports. Good. Bridge boost, as always. Yo, what's up, Arctic? How's it going? Go in. Go get it. Whoa, go get a kill. Oh no, I don't care about any of this. Okay. Again, we have the same problem. We have a bad plan is better than no plan. It feels like we're just indecisive here, right? It's like I'd rather you stick with one than try to do everything. Gambit ults, it's like, okay, we have 2 Gambit ults. What I'm thinking is find the person who didn't get the Gambit ult. People are really bad with Gambit ult right now. They never step back and plan and hit everybody. So right now, this Luna doesn't have Gambit ult and you do. Like, go get in there. Go take the advantage. You probably go kill her. Or it's like, okay, instead we're actually going to peel and I'm going to force them back, right? Thor's not really great at that. Especially against a Gambit ult, because everybody's just going to jump over. You're not going to get like a clear like push. So I'd say just go in. That would be the right plan, but definitely like switching between all the plans is just not good. Because it's like, oh, I'm going to kill Punisher. Oh, actually, I'm going to kill Mag. Oh, actually, I'm going to kill this person. Like, we got to stick to one. Oh, battle. Ideally, we want the one that we stick to is going to be the one with the most impact, which is going to be supports. But for now, I want you focusing on just developing the skill set of like tracking one person through the fight and sticking with them, and then we can pick the right person. Bro, break the wall. Break the wall. It's right there. Alright, so there's a lesson in this. There's a big lesson here. I'm tempted to say, like, okay, this is not the best use of Thor. Like, if you're gonna play like this, we can play Strange, we can play Mag, we can play Groot. They're all better in this. But at the same time, you have a Bucky, you have a Namor, you have a Mag. They have a Psylocke and a Punisher, and they're on the stairs. So, like, this is a winning situation. So if you're sitting here, and you're bashing your head against the wall, and you see cracks in the wall, just keep at it. Like, who cares if it's not, like, the optimal way to play Thor if it's working? You guys go in, like, go for it. I'm completely fine with this. Now we're past the neutral. Now it's punish time, right? Sit here, heal up, and go pick a support, and go punish them. Make sure they don't escape. Okay, we can't do anything about that. Go forward. I feel like you're so concerned with things that are not your responsibility. Like a Psylocke ult, you can't do anything. Just push forward. You'll do more if you go kill this Gambit. Go kill the Gambit. Go intimidate. There we go. Indecisiveness. It kills. Especially as tank. Alright, don't cross the line. Good. Don't mind any of this. Nice, good awareness. Okay, we're down 1. Early ult. Early ult. So they have... they used an ult. Okay. Oh, no, we gotta wait. So when you're gonna use Thor ult, you can use it to clean up a fight, to get kills. You can also use it to force an ult. So when your guy died, I said early ult, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna force out a support cooldown. Or just straight up kill him, get a kill, do something like that. And it's like, okay, Thor ult really can't kill through Luna ult unless you're really lucky. So this is just like not a good use. So now I'm thinking like, okay, Luna ulted, but they have a second support ult. He probably has ult. That should be my target. I'm either going to force his ult early or I'm going to kill him. Especially, and the reason that I'm saying a lot of this is because you have a mag here, right? So I'm telling you to just like, does Thor ult kill with the damage boost? I think it gets close. But I think they have to be low as well. I don't think it kills by itself. So the reason I'm saying to go do these things as opposed to like hold the line and be a frontline tank is because you have a mag. Right? Mag is so good at holding this. He can bubble, he can push. Look, this is what he's supposed to be doing. He's great at that, right? Granted, it's like not enough because they have Gambit ult, Luna ult, Groot ult, all these other things. But in this scenario, he's better at it than you are. So like, don't attack this mag, go attack the Gambit, right? But that would be a really good thing to test. Okay, now just die on point. Good. Okay, how have things changed? No more Namor, now you have a Squirrel Girl. So even more frontline pressure, more poke, less peel. But they're on Moon Knight and Namor. So now they don't have a diver either unless they're playing dive Namor, which does happen.
The moon haunts you.
Yeah, so this is like awareness of like they have a Moon Knight and they have a Groot. You got to know where like the line is, right? I prefer if you were like pushing from over here, because if you're over here, you're like making them make decisions again because you have a mag, right? You have a mag taking this, so like go attack over here. Now the Luna has to either back up or call for help, and then one of these two tanks is probably going to come over here and like look at you, or they're going to push from here. You're going to spread this up. Instead, like all the damage is here. And then here it's like, because of that, you walk into a Moon Knight ult, and now we're cut off. Whereas over here, you're probably fine. You take cover for a couple seconds. Maybe you go over here, the health pack, something like that. Like, Thor is an off tank for a reason. Like, he doesn't just frontline.
The area's almost yours.
I'm opening a portal.
Please don't jump through this portal right away. Okay, we got 3. Okay, now go for it. Get in the ult. Good. No, get in the ult. No, we got it. Yeah, we gotta get in the ult. I know they said that on their Reddit post, so like they're heads up, but yeah, that's really bad. All right, there's first point. Little adjustments. So remember when I said like Thor is not great at like pushing through the wall and like playing that poke game, but if it's working, go for it. It worked, and then they changed, right? They changed to a more poke heavy comp, and so it stopped working. So now we gotta adjust and realize like, okay, I gotta play different. Now we have an Emma. Emma is just as good as a frontline tank as Mag, in my opinion. So I'd say you're still playing the same. Now you have a Spider-Man. So Squirrel can still hold down the front line, and Spider-Man is going to be making opportunities for you and vice versa. So that's even better. Okay, a little early with this. That's fine. Good. Oh, no. Okay, go a little farther. Yes. Early ult maybe, force, or we can use it as a finisher, get some kills. What are we thinking? Okay, we're up 1. Yeah, yeah. See? Let your Emma do this. Where is your Emma? She's right next to you. If you're right here, you probably kill this Namor, and then the Namor can't shoot your team. And since the Namor's not shooting your team, now they're right here. And because they're right here, your Emma gets to push. Right? But instead, we get cut off from our supports. I don't mind this ult. I'm actually fine with this. Let's see. I think it puts a ton of pressure on the enemy team. I don't mind it at all. There's a chance to get out of support ults as well. Now you guys win the fight. Go W key. Get the Namor. Good. Yeah, 1 Thor ult for winning the point and a ton of momentum. Worthy trade. Good stuff. Oh, what a worthy trade. W key. Get in. Go pick one. No, pick one, but no, go get. Wow. Okay. That's an attempt. I cannot say I've ever seen a Thor try to do that before. This is definitely a tank player. For sure. I love the heads up play. You're thinking like, I'm gonna help my team, I'm gonna save my cloak. But you're just playing the wrong character for that, right? Like, if you're playing Strange, you can jump up here and shield. If you're playing Emma, you can shield. If you're playing Angela, you can fly up here and stand in the way and make it hit your shield. Thor, it's like you're just giving up stuff and it's gonna be super unreliable. Whereas if you walked on this Luna, you probably just kill her. And then even if they kill your cloak, right? You can kill the Luna, and then you guys are actually even and the fight continues, right? You do it as well? Bro, you guys are crazy. Diving headfirst into a mag ult as Thor is pretty wild. Alright, pick somebody, stick with him. I've done this since I've been Iron Man ult this Thor. Wow. I've done it as Hulk. But Hulk makes sense, like he's always jumping and he has the bubble. So like, I don't get it. And even Hulk, it's like inconsistent and most of the time not worth it. Y'all are crazy. Yeah, so being an off tank is so difficult because you have to kind of hold front line and then kind of hold sidelines and kind of hold sidelines. I'd much prefer if your like Squirrel or your Spidey was up here and so we're denying this space from Namor. But you can kind of do that as Thor, right? So like let's just theory craft. Like if we're over here, we're taking way too much damage. This is probably not good. If we're over here, now we're holding a sideline and we're not taking as much damage we can help. We're kind of cut off from our team, so it's a little scary. So we would have to dash back to here and then dash back over to here, right? But at this angle, now we probably see this name, right? We're popping in and out, popping in and out. We check over here, popping in and out, check. Oh, and then at the very least, we call out Namor left, right? Namor left side. Or, you know, Namor flank, something like that, right? And then we can still hold pressure. So I want you thinking this way as Thor. Like if we have a strong front line, I want to be like close to the front line, but not just another frontline tank. I want to be close to it to help, but not on top of it. And that way we're denying space from the enemy team. Am I dead here?
taken the
That's
rage
crazy. Dude, Emma's wild.
battle. The moon haunts you.
Yeah.
Just enough.
So again, another thing to keep in mind of like just the benefits of like being slightly to the side is this happens, you have another escape route, right? You fall back to here, you're doing damage, and it's like, oh, I can just go here. And then this becomes extra true when you're playing against this specific lineup, right? Like Moon Knight Groot. I know I'm going to get walled off. What's my plan for it? I'm not going to use my shift. So if I am going to play here, I'm like, I'm not using my shift. Here it comes. I can't back up. I'm going to turn around and shift immediately instead of trying to break the wall. You can cancel the F mode now. You can cancel this. So cancel it, turn around, jump up, stuff like that.
Anyone willing to help?
Stretch.
Use your shift to get to right here. And then the lightning that you're throwing, instead of hitting Groot, who has 800 something health, right? 850. Now instead, we're hitting Moon Knight, Namor, Gambit, who have way less health, right? And right here, we're still taking cover. I don't want you to go full flank Thor. Please don't do that. But be right here and be like slight off angle. And then if your frontline tank is getting like bulldozed, then we can still help absorb some of the damage. And if there's an opportunity here, we can still push. This positioning gives us the opportunity to do both. Don't be afraid to like use your shift to get over here either. Hello. Okay, ult maybe? Yeah, we're up one. Ult. Oh, we gotta go. I feel like we just messed up our execution. I think the plan was there. We just pressed shift a little too late. I'm gonna assume that. Oh, we double support ult. Oh, it hurts. Yeah, we gotta stop shooting the Groot. That doesn't do anything. Okay, their Luna has ulted, their Gambit has not. Go kill the Gambit. Gambit should be the focus. Nice. Okay. Where's Gambit? Gambit, 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 Gambit! 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 No, he's gonna get his ult! Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, you're just never gonna... You're almost never gonna kill a mag if they have one or more supports. Like he has a shield, he has his ult, he has bubbles, he has damage, he can push you away. Like we need to target priority. We gotta know who we're shooting at here. It's like you guys should win this point. Damn. That's so sad. Alright. Your squirrel girl is dead. Everybody else is behind you. Right? So let's just take some space and then hold down, anchor until our team gets here. Right? Good. Back up. Back up, back up, back up. I don't mind this. Go ult the Gambit. He hasn't ulted yet. Oh, get out of the way! Ay. Alright. Is there any reason we don't dash here? Does Witch ult stop people from using movement abilities now?
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
That sucks. I don't think it does. I don't think it does either. It slows people down, right?
Put on a show.
Okay, the Luna has ulted. Find the Gambit. Find the Gambit. Where is he? No, definitely not. Okay, just slow. That's what I thought. Gambit should be target priority. Shield! Oh, no. Oh, we're lost in the sauce big time. Big time lost in the sauce. Yeah. Alright, so if we don't want to get lost in the sauce, and like, for the most part, I feel like this applies to like your whole game plan here, is like, I need to have a game plan and I need to stick to it instead of being indecisive and switching. So when we're in a team fight, I feel like a lot of the times you're like, I'm gonna shoot at this person, wait, I'm gonna shoot at this person, I'm gonna shoot at this person. And then that splits up the damage, right? And if you do that, all that damage is like kind of worthless. Versus if you put all that damage on one person, right? And then once you're used to one person, then we can pick the correct target. And I've called out like my logic of like, okay, this support has ulted, this one hasn't. Let's go fight the one that hasn't ulted and either force it out or kill it, right? And then we want to not play Thor like a strong front line, and we don't want to play him like a full-on dive tank. We want to be just slightly to the side. Make sure we have a plan. Definitely with Groot in Moon Knight, we need to be thinking like, where am I going to get walled off of? So where can I stand in order to like cancel that out? So again, it's all like pre-planning, and then keeping that plan while we're playing. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe if this helps you. Come back and comment if this helps you out, like, and you win some games. Let me know. So anyway, take care. God bless. I'll catch you next time. Bye.